We're going to do a 5-star character tier list right here, right now. I want to do it with you guys, okay? I don't know everyone in this game, and even the characters that I do have, I haven't even played all of them. All right, chat, let's do it. Ayaka, let's put her, I think S tier, easy S tier. I think she's amazing. What do you guys think? Ayaka? I think this one's an obvious one. She's super goated in Spiral Abyss. Can't really go wrong with her. Raiden Shogun, also S tier. Back-to-back S tiers. S? Yeah, I agree. 100%. Now, here's a big one. I think a lot of you guys are going to think that Klee should go higher than where I'm going to put her. I'm going to put Klee in C tier. I just hate how clunky she is. She is, oh my gosh, she is so clunky. I hate it. I think C tier, okay? I think that's where she fits. Klee, you think it's B tier? Really? I'm going to keep her in C tier for now, all right? Ganyu. I'm going to put her in A tier. I used to think, well, not used to, but she was an S tier. And I think she kind of got booted down a bit just because of Ayaka. The Yoimiya bow good on Child? Yes. Yes, it is. I lost on the Nahida weapon banner. I did too. All right. She's very, very good. One of the best DPS in the game. But since Ayaka came out, which is also cryo DPS, I think she bumped Ganyu down just a bit. Yeah, Ganyu is A. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Tighnari. You know, Tighnari is one of my favorite characters in this game. Okay. If I can't be biased about this because I would personally put him in S tier just because of how fun he is. I personally think he belongs in B tier. I don't know. There's something about his damage. He's a lot of fun and he does good damage, but I think B tier is where he fits best. Nilo. Nilo's very, very OP, especially in a Bloom team like Nahida, Kokomi, and Dendro Traveler. She's insane, but she is so niche, it puts her down to B tier in my opinion. Not saying she's really, really bad, you know, outside of her niche, but where she shines the most is in that Bloom team, and that's it. Nilo's A. You think A tier? I'm gonna keep Nilo B. She's C tier. Okay, I'm gonna keep her in the middle for right now. I think this is a solid spot. Hu Tao. I used to put her in S tier a lot, but in reality, I think she's A tier, like top line A tier. Nilo's Bloom team A, but she's niche, so B average. Yeah, okay. It's pretty situational, exactly. Hu Tao's too dependent of other characters, so A tier? Okay, yep, that's a good reasoning. I like that. That's very, very true. Zhongli, I think this one's easy. No brainer. S tier, without a doubt. His shield, OP. Makes the game so easy. It's like if you run Zhongli for so long and then you make a new team without him, it's like you forgot how to dodge. So I think he's easy S tier. Child, the man on the banner. I personally think he's B tier. A lot of you might think he's at least A. Child is B tier. And hear me out. I might be wrong because I don't really play Child at all. I have him and I have C1, but I haven't really played him. But his damage comes from his skill, right? Like you have to use your skill and then burst. Because he has two different kinds of bursts, right? Whether he's got his weapon or a skill out, I think. And so you want to use your skill and burst. But then the longer you're in your skill, the longer it goes on cooldown. Child being low, I love it, really. I think he fits in B tier. All right, Arataki Ito. You know, I'm going to put him in A tier. Other Hydro characters are more team friendly, very selfish character. Yeah, I think Arataki Ito is A tier. Ito A for me. Okay. I don't know. I don't have him. I don't really know how strong he is. I just know that to get his full potential, you have to kind of run that trifecta team with Goro and Albedo. But even without them, he's still very, very good. Plus, I heard he's a lot of fun to play. But we're not trying to go for if they're fun or not. It's, you know, the value that they give. Ito's a pain to farm for. Is he actually? I lost my 50-50 to Child to Jean, but she's my new healers. Okay, so it's not too bad then. Eula. I think she sits in A tier. She's very, very good, but I don't think she's, you know, game breaking. So I think A tier is like perfect. Kokomi. I'm going to put her in S tier. Very good healer. Especially with Dendro being in the game, she fits in so many good team comps right now. With Nahida, you know, proccing the Bloom. Oh, she's so good. And she heals for a fat amount. Really easy to build. I think she's OP right now. We are grading 5 stars. Yes, Cloud, we are. Kokomi went up in power so much since her original release. I agree. I 100% agree. Ayato. I think he's A tier. I don't think he's S. All right. He works in a lot of different team comps and he does pack a punch. I love his ult. But I think he's like high A tier. I would put him in like high A tier. Diluc. Where do you guys think Diluc sits? I think B tier. He got bumped down so much since, you know, because he's an early character. He came out earlier in the game and so many other characters kind of outclassed him a little bit. He's still really, really good. I think he's great. I love his ult. One of my favorite ults in the game. It's sick. Ganyu is S tier, but she is with Zhongli. See, I would say Ganyu's S tier, but then that would mean, okay, so Ganyu is cryo DPS, right? And Ayaka is cryo DPS. If I put Ganyu S tier, is she just as good as Ayaka? I think Ayaka's better. That's why I put her in A tier. Zhao's one of my favorite characters to play. He's super quick. I have C3, so I get his extra dash. Well, that comes at C1. But I do have his extra dash, so he's very, very quick. I would put him at S tier, personally, but I truly think he's A tier. I think there's better DPS characters, but he's just a lot of fun, and he's quick movement. You can get around the map easy, and he has fat AoE. Works really, really well in a lot of different team comps. So I'm going to put him in like mid A tier. All right, we know where Kazuha's going. Easy S tier. I think we can all agree on that one. No brainer right there. Venti. Some of you might think S tier, but I'm going to put him in A tier. And here's why. He's very situational. He's either insanely broken or not good at all. Kazuha, easy S tier? Yeah, for sure. Zhao in A tier? Okay, good. After Right Shogun, I'm pulling for Hu Tao or Zhao. Whoever comes first, and I need Hu Tao for a Ganyu. Honestly, if you pull for Hu Tao, try to go for her C1. Her C1 is broken. You drain 0 stamina when you're in your skill. When you dash attack, makes her busted. So Venti, I think he's S tier just because of how situational he is. If you go up against like bigger mobs, he doesn't crowd control, but he's insanely broken with like a lot of slimes, you know, a lot of hilly trolls, all that good stuff. But I'm gonna put him in A tier just because of how situational he is. Now, Sino, one of my favorite characters in the game, but I think he's B tier, sadly, which pains me. I personally think he fits in B tier, kind of like high B tier a little bit. B tier? Okay, good, Alex. You agree too? I wish I could put him in S tier. Just, I absolutely love his playstyle, but I think that's where he fits. Let's see, who's next? High B or low A? Yeah, I agree. I'll put him in front of Tainari, for sure. Mona. I think she's also B tier. She's very, very good, but she's not broken. I think B tier is just kind of fair. I don't know. I don't really play her all that much. So if you guys think super strongly that she deserves to be an A tier, let me know. But I think B tier is pretty reasonable for her. Who would you say is the strongest standard banner 5-star? Oh, on the standard banner, the strongest? Ooh, I don't know. Keqing is really strong right now. All right, Yoimiya. I think she deserves S tier. I don't have her, never played her. I did her trial. She's pretty cool. She definitely isn't my favorite character, but I definitely seen her pack a punch. I've seen videos of her just going ham. I think she's S tier. She's very, very underrated, I feel like. Chi-Chi, B tier. I think that's pretty easy. Chi-Chi gets a lot of hate, just she's kind of more of a meme now. I've lost a lot of 50-50s, and so have a lot of people. So she's just turned into a full-blown meme, but in reality, she heals for quite a bit. She does heal pretty good. She heals your entire team, but she's not Kokomi. So I think B tier is pretty fair. All right, Jean, I think she's solid A tier. She's not, again, she's not Kokomi, but she's not Chi-Chi either. She's really, really good. All right, Keqing. I think she's like high B tier, like super high B tier. She's really, really broken now that Dendra's in the game, especially now that Nahida's in the game. Keqing keeps getting all these like hidden buffs, essentially. Jean is my support right now. She's really good. Exactly. Yeah, I think Jean's pretty good. But Keqing's also not game breaking. See, no one ever talked about her. So before Dendro, I put her in like D tier or C tier, but because Dendro's a thing, I think she's ahead of all these people. Let's see, who's next? Albedo. I'm also going to put him in B tier. I don't think he's game breaking. He's really good. I'm going to put him like higher B tier. Honestly, probably like right here. I think he's really, really good, especially in that trifecta team. And it's really easy to build them. Just your crappy defense artifacts that you've been holding onto for 2 years, slap them on him, and he's goated. But I don't think he's game breaking. So I think B tier is pretty realistic for him. All right, Yelan, the second queen, because Raiden Shogun's the first queen. I'm going to put her in A tier. Like high A tier, above Ayato. She's really, really good. Super good. Especially right now. Right now, she's in such a good spot. I don't have her built, but I know that she's extremely good. I love her skill. Her skill is awesome. I love using it. And her burst is amazing. But she's not, game breaking like Raiden is, or Ayaka in the Spiral Abyss. So I think that's kind of fair. Benha, I'm going to need some help on her. I think she's in B tier. I've tried to do some research. I think she's kind of average. Not average. She's a really good cryo support, but again, not game breaking. So I put her like probably right here. But let me know if you guys think she deserves to be higher or lower. All right, Nahida. I think she's easy S tier. She's an Archon. She's meant to be broken, and she really is. You can collect items from far away, which makes farming materials that much easier. She boosts up a lot of your team comps. She's solid. I think Nahida is solid. Who else are we missing? Yai Miko herself, the one we're about to pull for in any minute now. B tier. I think she deserves to be in B tier. I don't know. I don't think she's game breaking. She's really, really good. Great support for Raiden. Works really good in a lot of different team comps. You think she's an S tier? Really, Orange? Where do you guys think Yai Miko belongs right now in the game? You're at 70 pity right now. Melody, okay, that's not bad. You're due for a 5-star. Yai Miko A with Dendro. I'll put her in A tier. I'll put her in A tier. For sure. I was kind of 50-50, but you guys, yeah, I'll put her in A tier. Her burst is strong and she's good off field. Yeah, she is really good off field, huh? I feel like I'm missing one. Poor child stuck in B tier. Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm gonna put him in like high B tier though. Like probably honestly, like maybe like super high B tier. Maybe like top line B tier. Poor Klee, only C tier. Yeah, about that. Niguang should have been a 5-star. Really? You think so? Is Aloy? I'm not going to put Aloy just because she's, I don't know. I don't know what to call her. I wouldn't call her a 5-star, but if I did, she'd be D tier. I think it's a pretty easy D tier. Hu Tao is S tier. Okay, if you have C1, S tier. For sure. For sure. I agree. 100%. But come on, it's a 5-star. Can't really base them off of constellations because that's just a lot more money or, you know, a lot more luck.